Hey everyone, this is Ryan Mitchell from thetinylife.com. Just wanted to show you kind of my workstation layout now that I've been working on this house for about a month. So the house that I am currently living in is down there, down the hill. Instead of lugging all the tools up the hill each day, I bought this job site box just to lock them all up at night. So I keep some of the tools when I'm out, when I'm working, just by the box because I don't always use them. But my workstation is kind of the tools I use all the time. So I have my bucket here, which is just really small things and then things that I need to redo every night. So like fill up my water bottle or recharge my batteries. So that bucket I bring home with me every day. I got my plans, of course, and then my miter saw here, which is going to account for pretty much like 90% of the cuts that you're going to be doing in your tiny house. So along with that, I have a pencil, a speed square, and then a tape measure to measure out lumber and cut. On the back side, I keep my drills with the bits and the drivers and whatnot there. And then I'll also I kind of just stack my clamps over there because it's out of the way. Now I have this block here that I've put together. It's just two pieces of scrap so that when I lay lumber on my saw, it is level on this end too, so that I can get a straight cut every time. And then over on the end here, I have my air compressor, which, if you follow the black, powers my nail gun. I usually tuck my screws and fastener stuff on this end because it's closest to the house, and that's just kind of where I store them. And then on the other side here, I keep my radio kind of out of the way so nothing will hit it and dust kind of keeps off of it, just for my music. And at the end of the table, I have my air compressor, which there's a power strip in the back there that all this plugs into, and I have two lines coming off of it. The black line here is for my nail gun, which I pretty much just keep always connected, and the yellow one is for this air sprayer, which I keep always kind of, there's a little hook on it, see right there. So what I usually do is hook it on the edge of the table there so it doesn't fall off. But I find this to be really useful because you can see it gets kind of messy and all the dust makes it sometimes uneven to measure. So this guy was like $6 or $5 at a hardware store, and all you do is just squeeze it and the compressed air comes out, and it makes it really easy to clean off stuff. So over to the side of my table there, I have my table saw, and while I don't really like using table saws, they are kind of a necessary thing for some jobs. While your miter saw is going to handle most of your stuff, a table saw is one of those things that you won't need all the time, but when you need it, you really do need it. It's kind of the case of the right tool for the job. That's particularly comes into play when you're ripping long lengths of plywood, and that you'll see that in pretty much any house plans that you come across when you're building your headers for your windows and your doors, because you need to cut thin strips that are very long of plywood. So table saw is one of those things that you need. I got this one on sale for $90. I think it's still available now in the stores for $150. Then back here I have my toolbox that I lock up everything at night. Here's my bag of battery powered tools, mainly that I don't need all the time, but when I do, I have them. Nails, nail guns, various things, and then right now it's empty pretty much, but this is my toolbox where all of my tools go in at night. So that's just kind of a quick tour of my setup and what I found for my workstation after doing this for about a month, and it seems to work pretty well. Thanks for watching.